Why do you want to be president of Local 429?
Having been recording secretary since 2007, I have seen a lot of changes in the local, some for the better, some for the worse. I feel that it's time I stepped up and gave my expertise to work on something that's more beneficial to the local than just doing minutes and correspondence.
I would like to be president because I came back from being on the road and I'm just not happy with what I see here in our local. Our local has a lot of positive things, but in my mind, there's also a lot of negative things. And I know that you can't complain and want changes if you're not willing to put in the work and help out and do your part.
I threw my hat in for president for no other reason than I think there's a different way. I think uh, what I always want to be cognizant of is how I I talk about the people that led the way for all of us to kind of be here at this point. Uh, I I don't want to discredit their work because at the end of the day, I wasn't there when they were working through different issues. I wasn't there when they were, fighting for us and whatever facility that was. So I don't know what all they actually overcome, uh, so that we're here at this point. But what I'd say is that I appreciate all of our predecessors and what they brought to the table. I'm just hoping to take the torch and kind of move in a different way, with a new perspective, with a different mindset. Kind of bringing my life and my background. Working as a teacher briefly, working in the oil field, working in as a car salesman, working I sold makeup before getting in the union. I literally tried everything trying to figure out what I wanted life to look like, and but like try to bring all of those perspectives together in a meaningful way and bring other people in to work with to try to flesh out bad ideas and good ideas. But I think I'm willing to do that, and I'm not married to any path or any kind of way yet. I just want to sort of at the end of the day, I just want to be proud of my time here in the union. Like whatever that looks like, and when I'm ready to retire, if I can leave and say at least, we tried to do X, Y, and Z, or I tried to help do this, that, and the other. I can be proud of that, by at least trying and failing. Even I'd be much happier failing than sitting back with a whole lot of mustard and like never doing anything outside of what I was comfortable. So yeah, that's why I kind of threw my hat in here.
I don't know that I would say I have any plans, but again, I've not held any kind of office at the hall before, so I don't want to sit here and say that I've got some grand plan without even knowing what I can and can't do. So I'd like to get my feet underneath myself in that role and see where things can go before I make any kind of promise to do big change like that.
I have I have ideas that I would like to try to see implemented. Um, I would like to see changes at the school level. I would like to see changes as far as um, doing more to empower and welcome our Hispanic brothers and sisters that are coming into our local, and I would like to see uh, I would like to see in particular female apprentices taken care of better than what they are now. So those, I also have some ideas about, I would like to see daycare, childcare addressed by the union, even if it's in conjunction with other unions, and so that anyone who is a single parent that wants to be in the trade would be able to. The childcare today it does not cover the kind of hours that we work. Who's open at 4 a.m.? No one's open at 4 a.m. And so it's an issue, and it is one that other locals have done this, but it would mean, talking and networking, and I don't have any desire to reinvent the wheel if I don't have to. But that is something that I would like to see happen, because we could both attract and retain, people that will keep the lifeblood of this union pumping. That's everything.
Well, I've known since I was a kid that my purpose in life was to serve people. And when I found the IBEW in 07, I dove in head first. I came to meetings. I came to all of our get-togethers, our functions. I volunteered time when I was laid off to actually lobby with our registrars that work down on the hill, trying to make sure that stuff don't get passed that's going to affect us in the long run, and trying to work toward getting some things passed that would help working class folks. I just want to continue to serve. I've served 8 years as an assistant BA. I've been e-board. I've been treasurer. I've run for president. This local has invested a lot in me, and I've invested a lot in it, but I'm ready to continue investing the knowledge that they have trained me to have.
Mm-hmm. So how do you see your future role as president where it comes to contract negotiations?
Yeah, well, the actual president role doesn't guarantee a spot on that negotiation council, but if me and Jeremy both are in there, I know I'll be on that committee. I've served on that committee before, and I don't know. I've always been known to say stuff that both sides need to hear. I think my time spent at the negotiating table with these contractors would be a training that you just can't get in negotiating training or whatever. And if elected and brought on as an assistant, I would like to look into actually having a paid for negotiator, a professional negotiator, to either sit in and or train up the committee that will be going before the contractors.
I always want to see the local moving forward and never back. I think we have a lot of great potential at the local right now. We're gaining a few more contractors. We've been able to do some work on the building. I have plans for the building. I'm actually working on a new parking lot. We need added parking space. Once we can get that accomplished, my focus would be on the inside of the building to get us a little more within the times